At this point in the show, they are showing the crowd while the commentators plug up upcoming events, when I spotted this monstrosity. He's known as Wildcat Willie, and he served as a mascot for WCW on both Nitro and Saturday Night. According to the internet, the man in the costume is called Gary Hedrick, the butler of the Blue Bloods. On his 83 Weeks podcast in 2019, Eric Bischoff explained that Wildcat Willie was created to hype up the crowd during dark segments, but occasionally would be seen on television. He was the invention of a man named Bob Dew, who headed live events when Eric Bischoff had joined the company. The inspiration was based on sports team mascots, the greatest of all time being Kingsley, the Partick Thistle mascot. Google imaging please. Eric also notes that the idea behind Wildcat Willie was similar in concept to that of the Nitro Girls, who came around in '97. A similar concept, but galaxies apart in presentation. Mascots in wrestling come around every now and then. In 2007, TNA brought in a kangaroo called Stomper, for reasons that I cannot find anywhere on the internet. Stomper looked a bit like a Crash Bandicoot ripoff, and didn't last all that long. In the early years of Raw, they would have ring girls similar to boxing and later UFC, but that felt out of place as there were no rounds to hold the cards up for. I can't talk about mascots in wrestling without mentioning perhaps the most famous one of all, the Gobbledygooker. The man-sized turkey hatched from a giant egg at the Survivor Series 1990, the same night The Undertaker debuted. The original plan for the Gooker is that he would be a mascot but would also wrestle, so they needed a trained wrestler in the suit. As a result, Hector Guerrero, brother of Eddie, danced with Mean Gene once and only once.